Today I woke up and felt like testing out a boat. Why not? Let's test out a boat on the Crew Motorfest. A weird thought to have in the morning, the first thing in the morning, thinking about having to test out a boat, but it's fine. We may as well test out a boat and see what I'm missing out on because I don't really play boat events on the Crew Motorfest. Mainly just use cars. I don't even really use bikes either. Yeah, I just use cars mainly, so it's nice to try out something different. So yeah, let's test out a boat. Enough of me talking. Let's find a boat to actually test out, shall we? And let's have a look. Let's have a look what we have as well, because I know we don't have many, but what do we have? Um, have we tested out this one before? I have no idea. Let me double check. It's really good to see that I've done my research before. But here we go. We are using the Proto WR1, and it's got full parts on already. I think we've tested out only the wide body. I think that's it really. So yeah, let's use the WR1. Why not? This is like the first vehicle you get in the game. Let's customize it a little bit because I don't really want the white on, and I don't want that livery on the ocean sky. That's a bit tacky in it. So let's change things up. Let's go for the livery first actually, and see what they have. So the top 100, the Batman logo. Okay, the Batman logo again. Okay, the monster. Wow, these are dreadful. Okay, I'm gonna try and scroll until I find something I like. That is just the worst. It's not even done well either. Oh my god. Okay, this is sick. Yeah, we're keeping with the Sour Patch Kids. That looks pretty cool. Looks so dumb but so cool. What's this one? Trust. Nah. Sour Patch Kids. That is unique, and I'm keeping it on. We are not changing the color now because yeah, that is sick. So yeah, the parts obviously, as you can see, 610 parts are fully on, and this thing has a top speed of 148 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 3.43 seconds. Brake distance 60 to 0 is 65.4 yards, and it also has 2,200 horsepower. Enough of me talking. Let's test out this vehicle, and I'll see you at an event in a second. Let's do this thing in main stage mode just so I can get the XP, because I do need the XP to get the trophy. I used to complete like the whole timeline, all three timelines, which I haven't done yet in the 2 years, which is probably a little bit bad, but it's fine. I've got a life. But let's go. Let's test out the WR1. I've used it a little bit, but I don't really use boats, so yeah, like who knows? Who knows what to expect really? At like right at the beginning, they weren't the best. I don't know if they've been upgraded or what, but recently they haven't been too bad whenever I've been playing them. But still, I barely ever play them, and this feels a lot faster than what I originally thought. This feels a lot faster. There's quite a lot of waves. The current isn't really on my side right now, but we're still putting up numbers. On a straight, this thing could probably, well, on like a calm sea, this thing would definitely probably reach its top speed, which is what, 148 miles per hour? Yeah, I reckon it would actually reach its top speed. But I mean, this thing is a boat. I don't know what to expect from a boat. Like, some of them are quite hard to handle, but there's not really been any turns yet. There's one coming up ahead, so let's probably test out that there. But it's coping with the wind really well as well. Here we go, let's test out the handling. This thing's nimble. Okay. This thing's nimble while also maintaining its speed. This thing's good. This thing's really good. For like a free vehicle as well that you get right at the start of the game, it's not bad. It does take a lot of time to actually get the 810 parts or whatever parts it is to actually, keep this thing afloat and make it good. It takes a lot of time to grind for them parts, but once you have them, I mean, this thing is pretty decent. This thing is pretty decent. What does it look like in first person? Let's have a look. It looks like I am driving some sort of racing car. That's what it seems like. Why is there side mirrors like on the top as well? Do the boats need side mirrors? The boats have side mirrors in real life? Do they? I've never realised that. I've never realised boats have side mirrors. That's pretty cool to be fair. But yeah, this thing is doing pretty well. I can't complain about it too much. It's fast. It feels pretty nimble around the corners. I should have probably picked an event where there's, tighter corners and tighter turns, but nonetheless, this thing is pretty good. And the livery as well, man. This is probably the most unique livery I have ever found on this game. A lot of them are just the same old, you know. You got your Gucci, get her your Gucci liveries and you got your camo liveries. But this is unique. This is something I have never seen before. You've probably seen it before, but I have never seen this before. So keeping it on this vehicle, 100%, a million percent. But we are coming up to the end of this event here. It's our last little straight. But yeah, I mean, we are quite far ahead of the competition. I mean, it helps that the difficulty is low, but still, we are almost 30 seconds ahead now. So that is pretty good. No, 40 seconds ahead. Okay, perfect. But yeah, a good performance from that vehicle, and it's time to give you my final verdict. I think that's the one thing I don't appreciate much about this game is the water. I mean, we are in Hawaii, which is surrounded by water, so you never really, you know, experience it or go on it. And to be fair, like, the water looks pretty nice. It does look pretty nice, and the boats perform pretty well as well. Well, especially this boat, it performed very, very well. But yeah, it was fast. It was pretty good at handling as well. Brakes, I mean, is there even brakes on a boat really? I don't know, but yeah, speed and handling wise, it was very, very good. And for a vehicle you get right at the start, it's a very good vehicle and definitely worth the time and effort to grind to get those parts and upgrade parts to actually make it really good. So out of 10, this is probably the best boat I've used, and I've not used many, but it is the best boat I've used. So I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. And of course, if you have used this vehicle, tell me what you think of it down below in the comment section. While you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.